What's up with everybody? It's 313 J-Mo. First thing I gotta say, man, to all my subscribers out there, I need y'all to hit that notification bell. So every time I drop a video, you get a notification. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to me because I talk sports, but I really need y'all to hit that notification bell, man. Because I don't drop videos every day, so I want y'all to know every time I got a video for y'all. First thing first. Shout out to Bruce Brown. If y'all watched my previous videos, I told y'all I thought he would be better than Kyrie Thomas and that he has that Westbrook potential if he can reach his ultimate height and if he's developed the right way. Bruce Brown is playing really well. He looks really good for us. Now, Stafford. It's time, bruh. Now, I'm not even talking about this year. But the next 3 years, something got to happen. Like, we got to win a playoff game. We got to win the division. Something got to happen because only reason I'm not talking about this year, even though I think we're going to be 11-5, I think a lot of people sleeping on us. I think we're going to be the surprise team in the league. But the roster isn't yet complete. But every team, even the team that do well in the playoffs, they all have a weakness. Right now, I think our weakness is our linebacking core. Our linebacking core got significantly better. But that might be the weakness or the defensive line. You can choose one. O-line and the running backing core, running backing core. That's funny. O-line and the running back core, could be considered a weakness, but I think that's going to be completely fixed. I know that I don't like Carry-On. I wanted somebody else, but like I said, with fans, man, who gives a fuck about our opinion? At the end of the day, the team's going to do what they think is best, and you, instead of being in your feelings about some things you got to accept what they do when they show you that they can produce. Bob Quinn has been good at drafting so far, so I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust the Patriots way. But I feel like we finally have what we've been missing, and I feel like the one thing the Lions been missing. I'm gonna give y'all a second to say, what's the one thing we've been missing? The one thing we've been missing is coaching. Forget how trash the run game is, how trash the defense has been. If we had coaching, we would have had a playoff game in the division to win by now. Football is probably the only sport where coaching literally matters more than the players. It does. Because you don't have to have the most talented squad. You can have a squad of bums. Like, the Patriots have won a Super Bowl with a squad of bums. So, but if the coaching and the system is right, you win games. It's about the system on both sides of the ball. And I feel like, I told y'all, I'm the biggest Matt Patricia fan. I also told y'all Matt Patricia will make some bonehead rookie mistakes because he's a rookie, man. So don't get on him about that. But, it's not necessarily. Sean McVay didn't make no bonehead mistakes. It was his young players. So, that's not necessarily the fact. But I just feel like Stafford, it's time, to get us a playoff win, get us a Super Bowl in the next 3 years. I'm giving you a 3-year window. If it's 3 years from now and you still ain't did shit, get the fuck off my team. I'm sorry. And I'm a Stafford stan, not a fan. I'm a Stafford stan. I love this guy as a football player. But come on, bro. And I actually do feel like it's time. And I feel like Stafford is in a Kirk Cousins situation, but we don't have as good as a roster. Like, I don't think Kirk Cousins is gonna do shit this year. I think the Vikings will win 10 or 11 games and get bounced out in the playoffs if they make it. I just don't think he's that guy. They should have kept Case Keenum, man. Every Lions fan knows Case Keenum. He did it, bruh. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what happened in the NFC Championship game. He did it. And you gonna get rid of that guy for Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins not even a top 10 quarterback, bro. But and I was watching Jake video. My DVD members, about Jake Eagles, the Eagle fan, man. He was talking about who's the biggest threat to the Eagles, man. I gotta say, Jake, man, if you watching this video, I'm upset with you. I'm very, very upset with you that you said the Packers, man. The Packers are fucking garbage. And the more that people believe in the Packers, the more it lets me know how overrated they is. This is why. I ain't discounting Rodgers. Rodgers is that nigga. I hate him, but the dude is phenomenal. But now Rodgers is in the same position Stafford has been in for probably like the last 5 years, meaning a great quarterback with a trash ass roster that don't win you no fucking games. I do think Green Bay will win 9 or 10 games. You know, they could surprise us, win 12, 13 games. They could. But I just think the roster is finally, and like, you know, pundits are saying, you know, they got much better in the secondary, and they did this, and they did that. I seen some shit that said Green Bay had the best linebacking core in the fucking North. What the fuck were you smoking? And the Lions were like last on the list. The fuck are you smoking? Our linebacking core, nigga, our defense at every level is better than Green Bay's. But look, I don't think their roster has it anymore. I don't think he can keep carrying them. I just don't. Especially when the other two teams in his division have gotten better. Like Minnesota is a juggernaut right now, and the Lions have more talent, and we about to be a juggernaut. Like the days of Aaron Rodgers stumping on everybody are over. The NFC is the Super West, and the NFC is too fucking strong. He's not about to be stumping on everybody like he used to, because a lot of these teams are better now. A lot of them, especially the teams in the North. I think the Packers are gonna go 3-3. Either they're gonna get swept by us or Minnesota, or they're gonna split with us, Minnesota, and the Bears when it comes to the division. And like, you know, but back to Stafford, man. It's time, bro. It's time. Like I said, I really don't think the team is complete this year, but I think we have enough. Like we didn't have more than we didn't had in previous years. This reminds me of 2014, where our roster wasn't great, but it was good. And we won 11 fucking games. We had a good season. We all know what happened down there in Texas. I'm about to even mention that, but you know. And it's not just on Stafford, man. Kerryon Johnson, Riddick, nigga, it's time. Run the fucking rock. Offensive line, it's time. Protect the fucking quarterback, man. Damn. I'm almost like, that's why, like, Stafford, man, he be getting treated so wrong in his organization. I actually wanted him to leave and go win a Super Bowl to prove to y'all fans that the organization has been destroying him, just like they did Megatron, just like they did Barry. This is what they do. But defensive line, can you get to the quarterback? Ziggy, can you stay healthy? Kerry Hyder, I can't wait to see what you do. I already know what Darius Slade and Glover Quinn gonna do. I ain't worried about them. That's my point. Usually when a team goes to the Super Bowl, it's because they're loaded. Eagles were loaded. Seattle was loaded. Atlanta was loaded. Now, we're not loaded, but any discrepancy in talent, Stafford can make up for it. Darius Slade can make up for it. And our receiving core can make up for it. So, I'm not really with this excuses shit. We better win 10 games off top. Unless we win 9 to make the playoffs, I'll be okay with that. But we better win 10 off top. Like, off top, we better win 10 games. At least. Like, straight the fuck up. I think we're going to be 11-5 or 12-4, though. I was just thinking about the games we're going to lose. I don't know, man. The Rams or the Patriots game, I just feel like we're going to win one of those games. So I'm going to go with the Patriots because it's early in the season. Their defense not really special. So I would say we lose to the Rams, Buffalo, maybe like Arizona. I don't know why. I think we're going to sweep Minnesota. I don't respect them, but maybe Minnesota. And then like the Panthers or something. And those are like the 4 losses. Because I just think it's our time, man. I saw a couple articles saying, you know, the Lions could really make the playoffs. It's always people who are being objective about this shit. So they give us respect because they're being objective and they see what we're building. I was looking at this video talking about the top quarterbacks in the NFC North, and James Jones, I think it was. I think that's the dude that be on NFL Network. He gave us a lot of respect. He like, no, NFC North got the best quarterback division. And it wasn't because he was super dick riding Rodgers. We know he was on that team. But he like, bro, Stafford. It's the respect of Stafford. Look, even though he hasn't won a playoff game, players know this nigga's a beast, bro. They know. And, you know, he gave Kirk Cousins and Trubisky, fuck all of them. But I still think the NFC South. But I think this year, even though I hate the Packers, and I even might be hating on the Packers, I think this year is going to be like last year where 3 teams from one division are going to go to the playoffs. I could see Minnesota, the Lions, and the Packers in the playoffs. And that means nobody from the South or the West would make it. But, you know, that's what I see. But the Packers ain't no threat to the goddamn Eagles. Let's stop this shit, bro. let's just stop. Their roster is garbage. Like, get off Aaron Rodgers' dick, bro. We know the man is a motherfucking beast, but it's only so long you can carry trash. And if the season starts and the Packers like 8-0, I will be looking stupid. But I don't care. Fuck the Packers. But I just feel like it's time for, you know, a big win with us. And let's shut down this myth Stafford ain't won a big game. There's plenty of big games he won, but I'm going to talk about one specific big game that he won that he don't get credit for. On the road against Oakland. But Oakland finished the season 8-8 or not, whatever they finished. Do you realize Oakland wins that game, they make the playoffs? And if we lose that game, we don't make the playoffs? We won that game to get into the playoffs on the road, and we were down. How is that not a big win? Because we went to the playoffs because of that fucking game. That's a signature win right there. On the road against a team that wasn't trash, trying to fight for their playoff lives, and we beat them because Megatron is the GOAT. Saw a list that had Megatron as a top 30 receiver all time, had him at number 30. It's the most disrespectful shit I ever seen in my entire life. Megatron is, to me, top 3. But if you want to argue top 5, and if you really want to argue top 10, he should never be below top 10 when it comes to receivers. He's the most dominant receiver to ever live. But I feel like Stafford, it's time. Lions, it's time. And all you motherfuckers that's hating on the Lions, saying we ain't gonna be shit, we never gonna be shit, stop commenting on my videos. Fuck y'all. I'm sick of y'all fucking haters that do that shit and then y'all like to big up other teams in the division. I'm sick of y'all haters, bro. I don't want y'all nowhere on the fucking bandwagon, because we do something this year, I will fucking mention your name and snap on you in the fucking video, because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the disrespect from my own goddamn city when the team... We had back-to-back winning seasons in 20 years, and we had Jim Caldwell. He's trash. Come on, bro. It's time, man. This team is going to be special, but Stafford, man, it's time, bro. Like, I might give you a pass for this year because the team ain't complete, but it's time, bro. It's time for us to win that division, win the playoff game. It's time, bro, and I think he will prove that if two things: O-line and carry on. Because I feel like the secondary can carry our defense no matter how bad the linebacking core and the pass rush is. Secondary can carry the defense. But if we got to be successful, this O-line got to protect secondary. I mean, carry on has to be a monster. LeGarrette Blount has to be a monster. And Matt Patricia has to coach. I'm out of here through and through. J-Mo, man. DVE. Gang, 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 man. We out here, man. It's our time, man. They gonna keep hating until we show them. So we gotta show them proof. And when we do, you know we gonna be talking shit. I'm outie.